Hi, this is Mike Maloney, and a couple of weeks ago, my colleague Jeff Clark wrote an excellent article that's about a very important topic here. It's a potential game changer for the gold supply. It's actually new demand that eats into this supply. Chinese oil imports convertible to gold. Now, what this means is that there's going to be some futures contracts where oil is priced not in dollars but in yuan, and this is being launched on the Shanghai Commodities Exchange, and they'll be convertible into gold because that same exchange also has gold contracts priced in yuan. So when a oil producer ships oil to China and they settle by closing out a futures contract, and the producer gets paid in yuan, but they can't really use the yuan in Saudi Arabia and so on, or in Russia. Well, now they'll just be able to go on. It's all at the same exchange. They just go and they buy a gold contract, and then they get gold delivery. And what Jeff has done here is broken down this is the amount of oil imports, and if just 10% of that got converted into gold, it has to fit in this annual gold supply. Right now, with the price of gold where it's at and the price of oil where it's at, if 100% got converted, it's actually a greater demand than all global supply. So this will drive the price, and it should be something very, very significant. But there's people down in the comments section here that call it ridiculous and that there's no sources for this story. So here is one source, the Nikkei Asian Review, and what they're talking about is China sees a new world order with oil benchmark backed by gold. And so that's this article was written back in September 1st. And here's another article from the South China Morning Post on commodities, and China aims for pricing power in launching crude oil futures. This one has some nice charts. I love charts. This shows the amount of oil that China produces down here in the black lines, and then their consumption. And so all this has to be made up by imports, and it's growing very rapidly. So they're now the largest importer of oil in the world. Then there's the Shanghai Futures Exchange itself, and there's an article on here about the launch. And so this was from May when they released this article. This is something that they are doing. It's serious. But the way they convert, if you look here, products, you've got copper, aluminum, zinc, lead, nickel, tin, and gold and silver. And so once they sell oil isn't in this products list yet, but it will be. And once somebody settles a contract and the supplier of oil gets paid, they've got yuan sitting in their brokerage accounts, and they can just take that yuan and they can buy gold with it, and they can have the gold delivered. And so that's the process. It's very simple. It's reality, and this is a huge potential driver of the gold price in the future. So I want to thank you very much for listening. If you want to receive articles like Jeff's on a weekly basis, please sign up for our newsletter. It's right over here on the website. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time.